Patricia with a $10. Hey, Beardo, before the beard, how often did you have to shave? It's so full and thick. That's what she said.
Have you ever had a clean shave?
So the last time...
After you already had to shave?
Yeah, so as soon as I could grow facial hair, I was always obsessed with growing a beard. Like, I think it started in 7th or 8th grade. And this is kind of like a sneaky deep cut right here. This is kind of like the FearTheBeardo origin. There was a pitcher in Major League Baseball for the San Francisco Giants. His name was Brian Wilson, and his nickname was Fear the Beard.
Oh.
And he was awesome. The Giants, he won 2 World Series with the San Francisco Giants. He was a pitcher. He was their closer, and he was really cool. And he's just a weird dude, but he was really funny, and he was good. He was good at baseball, and his name was Fear the Beard. And I became somewhat obsessed with wanting to grow a beard, and I just did.
And you already had like a full...
No. I had like maybe like a goatee. Like I had some sideburns. I could grow some sideburns and maybe just a little bit of chin hair.
The sideburns, goatee, and a little bit of a mustache. And I let that grow, but it wasn't a good idea. I should have waited because it looked like it looked terrible. I have a few pictures. Maybe I'll pull them up someday.
My mustache came in later. I was sideburns to here to the chin. And my mustache didn't fill out until I was like in my early 20s.
Wow.
Yeah. So mustache came later, but yeah. So I became obsessed because I played baseball. So I became obsessed with this pitcher Brian Wilson, and he was Fear the Beard. And then I think it was my junior year of high school. I didn't have a Twitter, so I went to go make a Twitter. And I was asking my football and baseball buddies, what should I make my Twitter handle? I don't know what to make it. I don't want to make it my name. Like, I want something cool. And one of my teammates was like, why don't you be, because they already called me Beardo. And they said, why don't you make your Twitter name FearTheBeardo? Because they knew I liked Brian Wilson. So that's how FearTheBeardo
That's interesting.
Came about.
That's cool.
So,
man.
Yeah. So, Patricia, to answer your question, I've had a beard since about my senior year of high school is when I always rocked a full beard. And then I had it from my senior year up until I was 22 years old. And then I went out for the sheriff's department. I tried out for the sheriff's department. I wanted to be a cop. And I had an interview with the sheriff's department. And I completely shaved my face bald for the interview. I didn't pass the interview. I didn't get to go to the police academy. I failed the interview. And then I talked to the lady up front. And she goes, but they did like you. They want you to come back in 3 months and try again. Hey. And I never did.
You didn't come back.
And I didn't come back.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just change your mind?
I just changed my mind. I felt like I really tried really hard the first time I went through, and it was a lot of effort, and I really tried to, and then when I failed, it was kind of like a kick in the nuts.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, man, do I really want to do that all again? How bad do I want to be a cop?
Right. There are some rejections.
I just didn't do it again.
There are some rejections that are absolutely for the better.
Yeah.
Just like if I were...
I'm better for it. I'm better for it right now. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
If I weren't rejected by all those record labels, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. If I was a record label musician, I'm under the impression, of course we don't know everything, only God knows everything, but I'm under the impression that I would be an unhappy motherfucker right now. Absolutely depressed, absolutely unhappy, because it's not in my nature, it's not in my personality working for someone. I'm a one-man team. I'm a lone wolf. That's cheesy, but
that's the way you want it.
Yeah, I like to do stuff my way, and I would be so unhappy working for a record label, man.
Yeah.
And later on, I came to know that I would also be a lot poorer working for a record label, because all those musicians we know, it's like YouTubers make a lot more money than medium-sized musicians, man. Unless, especially on heavy metal, unless you're fucking Metallica or Iron Maiden, dude, right. YouTubers are richer, much richer than a lot of bands that you at home now listen to every day. So that was absolutely for the utmost better. All those rejections.
Hell yeah. And to fully answer your question, Patricia, so since I fully shaved my beard when I was 22, I grew it back out and I haven't shaved it since. So I've been completely bearded since 22 and now I'm 28. So 6 years I've been completely bearded and haven't shaved
Cool
at all.
stuff.